Eagle fans, we are at the half here where Wakulla is up 14-0. War Eagle band out on the field entertaining the home crowd. I got a special guest up here in the booth tonight with me, Donny Bennett, Fellowship of Christian Athletes representative. Donny, how you doing today, buddy?
Man, I'm awesome. I'm awesome, man. You don't know how exciting this is. I'm sitting out here where y'all usually look at. Man, that's pretty cool.
That's an awesome seat. It's one of the best seats in the house right here. We're right on the 50. Got a great view. We get to see it every week. Me and Craig talk about it all the time off air. Sometimes we take it for granted. We get to see every football game from the best seat in the house, and then we get to bring it to our listeners live right here on 94.1. Well, Donny, me and you've been talking quite a bit over the past 2 weeks. We've known each other forever, played ball together back in the day, back when we were both in a lot better shape. And we just recently reconnected, and you're doing some big things with Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I wanted to give you a couple minutes here while we got a chance at halftime to tell our listeners what you got going on. So I'll turn it over to you for a couple seconds, Donny.
Well, FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, man, it's a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit organization that it's all about encouraging, man. We've got to understand we have to get out here and encourage these coaches, because these coaches are going to see more kids and have more impact on what they're doing in their lives than anybody else. I mean, they got people saying that, the little quotes that says that same thing, And so it's all about just encouraging these kids, man, let them know that we're all like channel markers. That's the way I look at it. We're channel markers. When you go out in that ocean, man, those channel markers get you where you got to go. They'll get you back. When these kids have something happen in their life, man, and maybe they make a mistake in their life, we can't let them sit there and think they don't have any way of getting back up, man. We got to sit here and encourage these kids, and how better to do that when with Fellowship of Christian Athletes?
Yeah, and that's very well said, Donny. And I tell you, you've talked about this a lot, and I know me and Craig have talked about it at length. One of our biggest responsibilities as fans, and I know a lot of the parents and as a school district and as a community, one of our biggest responsibilities is to show these kids support at all stages, not just while they're players here, but once they move on, and before they get here. And we have a good program set up here in Wakulla, from the Little League through the middle schools all the way up here to the high schools. But we got so many kids going to college now, playing football as a result of what they're able to do here with their skills at Wakulla. And we need to show these kids support at all levels, not just while they play, which is very, very important, but after they move on as well.
Yeah, without a doubt. And here's the other thing. I remember when I was in the band, man, and I remember being up there ready to go out for halftime like these guys are doing right now, and seeing the athletes come in and back out, and just knowing, man, when I wave at them, they'd wave back. They have no clue how much of an impact that they make. I remember one guy, Eli Rose, used to be in school, man. He was one of the best athletes in the school, and I remember going by him one time, and I just waved at him, and he gave me a wave, man, and it made my day, no matter what I was dealing with in my life. So these athletes have no clue, man. They can impact so much, and so that's, if you think about it, and we impact them with Christian values, man, and what they do is, when they get out here into these schools, they're not afraid to acknowledge the fact. They're trying to live the best life they can,
Absolutely. So, Donny, tell me a little bit about what Fellowship of Christian Athletes do, what you're working towards, what's your goals, what's your plans. Tell me what the vision is.
All right. Well, there's basically like 4 C's, coaches. Our main goal is to make sure we're a resource for our coaches. If they need something, we try to do what we can to help them best way we can by the rules and the policies and all that stuff. We got to do it the right way. And so just keep encouraging those. When we encourage the coaches, and here's the thing, we got so many great youth pastors around this and great churches, man. And there are people that is absolutely pouring into the school, and they're doing those things. We just got to be louder. We got to understand Christians are not the minority. We got to be louder in all this negativity that's going on in this world, man. We got to be louder. So coaches, and then campus. We got stuff in campus. We got huddles in campus that are absolutely organized. They're legal, all that stuff. And we just love on these kids when they want to come for lunches. And then camps. We do camps, man. We had a big, huge football camp this year. The camps, they cost money. We try to do the best we can. I've got some good businesses right now that are really helping, and some individuals that are putting forth a lot of effort. They're helping financially, monthly, and man, we just need more support from the community. And that's the last one, is community. Our community helps us do what we do. If it's not for the community, we can't do. And so the more camps we have, the more things we can do.
And Donny, how can people get a hold of you or the people that help you? How can they get a hold of them if they want to help out?
Well, the easiest way is just to email me at dbennett DBENNETT at FCA.org. Man, you can give me a call, 528-5019. I'll come talk to anybody, tell them what's going on and how they can benefit, man, and how they can help us.
Well said, Donny. Well, we just got a couple more seconds before we go to break. Me and you were doing something we started up this week. I want to let you talk about it real quick.
Man,
what we got going on?
Thursday tailgate. I'm so excited about this, just to be able to go over what we saw this game, what we see coming up in the next game. We're going to try to do tailgates in different areas. You might find us at a pond out in the woods somewhere on the back of a tailgate. Me and Chris talking, and never know, we might get some people that want to just come on and just talk about different things going on.
Yeah, it's about a 15-minute show where me and you get on. We do shoot a short video talking about the previous week's game and look ahead towards the upcoming week game. Talk a little bit of other stuff. Just a good conversation between two friends. And you put that up on YouTube, and we also share it on Facebook. So, look for that.
Sponsors on that.
Right.
Everything we do goes to the Wakulla org. It doesn't go all over the FCA. It's the Wakulla FCA. So everything you put in the Wakulla FCA goes to Wakulla FCA.
Good job, Donny, man. Hey, I love your energy. I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing big things. I look forward to having you up here a couple more halftimes this year, and I look forward to the next Thursday tailgate coming up next week. So, hey, I appreciate you being here. We're fixing to cut it to a break. I want to let you have any last words.
Man, I just appreciate everything, man. I love this county just like you do, and I want to do everything we can to encourage these kids, man. They need it.
All right, I appreciate that. That was Donny Bennett with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.